This is Everglades Drive.
Home on the range.
Yes, this was my home. The only home I ever had that I bought myself.
Isn't always found in the American West.
You'll have Texas, 200 miles, or Kansas, so many miles, and that's what I'm supposed to put on that.
One man is proving cowboys exist in the city.
That you know somebody's in there.
On Richmond's south side.
And I like anything old, but mainly I like the West.
Charles Hughes Jr., Ollie to friends, runs the Lazy H Ranch.
I wanted to go with my Western scene, and you'd be surprised how many people like my donkey here.
There are no bucking broncos.
You see this thing right here? This is a 2-horse-drawn wagon.
Antelopes never play.
But all cowboys had to have a wagon.
And buffaloes certainly don't roam here. But Mr. Hughes is content living in his own West world of old.
And then when I started finding stuff that I remember when I was a kid, that makes you, boy, does that make you feel good.
Ollie has even been deputized.
I'm the sheriff. I can arrest you on this property. I've got the right to do that by law.
The 83-year-old bought his house in 1967 for $7,300.
Well, it was home. I got married. This was home and raised 3 children here. And they're just as quiet as could be.
In the late 60s, this area at the intersection of Midlothian Turnpike and Chippenham Parkway was considered the country.
No stoplights or nothing.
Back then, a different sort of traffic jam existed.
And they used to ride horses in the middle of it on a Saturday and Sunday. Anybody that had a horse, and they'd come and you'd see them riding.
But over 53 years, urban sprawl swallowed up the prairie surrounding this cowboy castle.
And I remember when the man sold me this house, he said they're going to build 20 shopping centers up Midlothian Turnpike, and I laughed at him. I said, where are they going to get the people? They done built 40 shopping centers up there.
Ollie's ranch is now crowded by malls, mechanics, and motels.
Wouldn't classify them as neighbors because it's all businesses. There's no people living here.
The Army veteran of the Cold War clutches onto a bygone era by collecting the past.
Now, I went to estate sales for over 20 years, and you'd be surprised at things that you can buy at estate sales.
Surprises come.
Now, here's something that you won't see.
Following Ollie through his yard.
See those bars? Those bars came out of the penitentiary, the state penitentiary.
But just as the Old West disappeared, so too will the Lazy H Ranch.
I just signed the last papers today, and I'm supposed to be out of here Monday.
The Department of Corrections needs more parking for their headquarters next door, so Sheriff Hughes made the difficult decision to sell.
Now, you know, you say that and it hits me. Isn't it funny how just a few words can affect you?
Friends help pack up piles of his worldly possessions.
We might be in luck to find that picture in this album.
Mr. Hughes puts off the inevitable by getting lost among Kodak moments down memory lane.
And here's what it looked like 40 years ago, the snow.
His house's days are numbered.
Lord have mercy.
It will soon have a date with a bulldozer.
I don't want to leave, but I got to.
Charles Hughes's ranch will eventually vanish, but dusty old memories will endure for this original urban cowboy.
Well, I want to take pictures of it. That'll probably make me cry, you know, when you've been somewhere so long, you know, it's home.